Hey, what's up my WoW mustachians, and welcome back to another gold making video. In today's gold making video, we're going to show you how you can make a lot of gold with most of the crafting professions out there. It's not really for any of the gatherings, so sorry gatherers, it's not for you. But for crafting, let's get right into it.
Hold up.
Alright, we are back, and as you can tell, we are in Blackrock Depths. We are looking for Dark Bargainer, which is located on the map. He sells crafting recipes that make high-value Trans Mog, but today we are focused on Flare Core Robe, which is for tailoring. If you would like for me to do other crafting professions, leave a comment in the comment section below. Now that said, let's get right into it. So first, you're going to need rep, and there's a lot of rep items you can give them, but I suggest Fiery Core, which is the cheapest on my server, and this is my server prices, not yours, not anybody else's. This is just mine. So if it's higher for you or lower for you, I am sorry. I do apologize, but I'm going off my server. Now on my server, Fiery Cores go for 5 gold each. Now the thing is that it's only, I think it's 8,000. Yes, about 8,000 for the Flare Core Robe, which is not bad. So we're going to give you all the details of profit you make and so forth. Now, that said, without guild rep, you're going to need 22 Fiery Cores. Now, if you actually have guild rep, it goes down from there. I think all the way down to 16 Fiery Cores if you have the max rep. Now, that said, all materials can be bought off the auction house. So let's get right into the material cost and see if it's even worth it. So let's get right into it. Alright, my mustachians, so we're going to go over two prices. That's the Mooncloth price and the Fellcloth price. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people don't have the recipe for Mooncloth. So if you don't have the recipe, you're going to actually buy the Mooncloth off the auction house. Now, let's get right into it. So, Fellcloth way, if you just buy the Fellcloth and you have the recipe, you're going to be going about 7 to 10 gold, okay? And you need 20 of them. So that's about 140 gold. If you don't have the Mooncloth recipe to make Mooncloth and Moonglade, you're actually going to be needing about 10 of them. So 500 gold right there you're going to have to spend. Now, lava cores go for 9 gold each, and you need 3 of them, which comes out to 27 gold. And you need fiery cores, which comes out to 5 gold each, and you need 10 of them. And actually, not 10 of them, 2 of them, and it's 10 gold. Now, that said, you need Essence of Fire, 2 as well, which is 25 gold, and you need 6 of them, which comes out to 150 gold. Now, also, you need Ironweb, which comes out to 18 gold each, and you need 4 of them, and it's 72 gold. Now, that said, with a total of just doing the Mooncloth way, you're going to be a total of 759 gold. Now, if you don't do the Mooncloth way and you get the Fellcloth and you actually go to a Moonglade, it's going to be $399. Now, the profit for each is different, okay? The profit for basically the Mooncloth is 7,241 gold. The profit for basically doing the other way, 7,601. So, if you can do the Fellcloth, yes, it might take a little bit longer because you got to craft it, but it's way much cheaper. Now, that said, let's get into where you can get these if you don't want to actually do any of the subtraction and so forth and everything. If you actually just want to pure profit, I'll show you how to do this. Now, that said, let's get right into it. Alright, my mustachians, so the first thing we're going to be farming is Ironweb. Ironweb actually took me about 8 minutes to get 4 of them. Now, the things that drop it is Sand Skitters. Sand Skitters are located in Silithus. There's other spiders that drop this, but this is the highest drop rate as I can tell. So Sand Skitters is something that you need to go around and farm because you can get these materials. Now, that said, it's not hard to get. Like I said, 8 minutes about. If you get a little bit less if you're faster than me. So that said, let's move on to the next ingredient and we'll see you there. Alright guys, the next ingredient is going to be Lava Core, Fiery Core, and Essence of Fire. These 3 can actually be farmed from Molten Core. The only thing you need to do is make sure that you don't pull any bosses. Now, just pull all the people and just keep going until the first boss. Now, what you want to do is keep killing all these guys and resetting. Keep killing, resetting. And you'll eventually get it. It took me about 30 minutes to get everything. I'm going to say I did buy some of the Essence of Fire because those things are very rare. So, if you need to buy something, go buy it. But if you don't, it doesn't really take that long to get these. So, 30 minutes. Farm, I got everything I needed. So you need 3, 2, and 6. So 3 lava cores, 2 fiery cores, and 6 essence, which is essence are the hardest ones to get. Now that said, let's move on to the next ingredient. Alright, my mustachians, the final ingredient is Fellcloth. Fellcloth can be dropped in Dire Maw, which they drop at a good rate, but not as good as in Swamp of Sorrows. If you kill Misty Girls in the Swamp of Sorrows, they actually drop a lot. It took me about 25 minutes to get the total I needed, and to be honest with you, that's the total of almost an hour, just if not a little bit over an hour, to get all the materials. Now, that said, there is other locations to farm these, but these are the best locations that I found, and the most, the one that actually got me within an hour. Now, that said, let's get to the end of the video. Alright, my mustachians, so we're at the end of the video, and as you can tell, I actually got 2 boots and 1 robe. Now, the thing is about this is that I actually got more than what I was supposed to, so I made more than what the video title says, which is fine, because to be honest with you, it's always good to make more gold. Now, that said, there's so many more recipes from that vendor. If you want me to go over those, let me know in the comments below. I can do a whole guide on how to get the items and where to buy them and so forth. Now, I do have a lot more vendors that do this as well, so I will be going over those guys in the future, or gals if they're a gal. And that said, if you like this video, if you like someone who puts videos up every day, let me know in the comments below. I always like feedback, even if it's negative. Now, that said, I do have a Q&A, which I said in my last video, coming up, and I would love for y'all to ask me a question about making gold. So that said, let me know in the comments below what your question is, and if you don't want to do it on here, go to my Twitter. My Twitter is going to be in the description. Check me out there, follow me, leave a question with the hashtag #TheMustache, okay? Now that said, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment, and as always, stay stashy.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my video, so click it maybe.
Oh, you're still here? Don't be surprised if you find something you like. Click that link and maybe subscribe.